What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we are checking out The Sound by Stray Kids. I'm incredibly excited. It feels like forever since the actual song was dropped, and I was very tempted to just check it out without ever waiting for the actual music video, but very proud of myself to have waited for what feels like forever. And I guess if my Maxident reactions were any indication, apparently when I want to, I can be a little bit patient. So that's really, really cool. Now, unfortunately, the captions are not available for this music video, which is why I checked out the lyrics before checking out this video. The lyrics, just to get the gist of the song itself, and actually some of the lyrics are kind of amusing because they do talk about how music is their drive and this blazing stage is a soaring Laputa. Now, Laputa in this instance means it's from a novel by Jonathan Swift. Laputa is basically a flying island propelled by a giant central crystal and controlled by its citizens. So it's pretty cool as far as like Stray Kids and Stay controlling the sound and join us on this movement and join us. So the lyrics are almost like "Feel My Rhythm," for example, which is a Red Velvet song if I'm not mistaken. But really, really cool lyrics. However, if you are speaking Spanish, the word Laputa might be a little bit amusing to you, especially if you don't know about this novel. So I'm not going to say what it means because I don't want to start cursing all over the place within the first minute of this video, but I just felt like I actually didn't know about this novel and I didn't know about Laputa. So that's pretty cool. And also the other meaning of Laputa is nice. In any case, let's get into this video. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Back door. Oh. The crowd's gonna follow us to get pitch하게 but to kill bang bang gotta shut it out now. Oh, nothing better. Yeah, nothing better. Almost feels like a thunderstorm is coming in the form of the sound. Oh. Am I either there's a siren outside and an ambulance is passing by, or I'm hearing a siren in this video. Yeah, there's a bit of a siren. This is our sound, that's pretty cool down. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, that's pretty freaking cool. Bangchan on the drums, nice. That's like, there's a certain sass that Changbin brings to his raps that is just like, it's incredibly expressionate. Like there's so much not emotions necessarily is the right word, but like it's so animated, if that makes any sense. Love the breath. Yeah. Interesting visuals. Holy. I love the score. Wait, did Han have a neck tattoo or am I tripping? Or is this like the alternate version of them? Damn, this is really, really cool. Because one of Han's versions has a neck tattoo. Oh. Yeah. Ah, it's a sound wave. Nice. Damn. Literally tearing the house down. This is nice. Damn. It's like the sound that is fueling them or something. Rhapsody. Oh. Oh my god. Our music is literally thunderous. If that's not a throwback, I don't know what else is. Or not, I don't know. And even like the tattoo with Han, literally a sound wave, and all of this thunder, like music is our power. And they're almost like in this dark, it almost looks like a laboratory of sorts where they're experimenting, and the sound is what fuels them, and the sound is what gets released as they're dancing and singing and just spreading that sound like a thunderstorm all over the world, basically. As they talk about, this is our rhapsody. I feel like lyrically this is really, really cool, because like the bridge talking about this is our rhapsody, it's resonating, this melody as far as resonating with me, resonating with you, everything becomes one and expands out. Rise to our sound, get down to the destination. This is where we have the mention of Laputa, which is not the Spanish translation, but it's supposed to be like this: a flying island propelled by a giant central crystal and controlled by its citizens. And also the legendary floating city and in the Ghibli movie Castle in the Sky. Okay. So the blazing stage is soaring as we are literally being propelled. This is really, really cool. As Stray Kids also like resonating with so many more people as far as like their popularity rising. Literally the lyrics also say this is our sound match with our voices connecting to the world, move it up. So literally just making that sound known all around the world, basically. Before we take it back though, I do want to mention the fact that the second verse with Hyunjin and Changbin actually talk about how nobody can stop this fire, like almost like in the sense of this experiment that they're doing in the visuals, in the darker visuals. It's almost like Stray Kids is the experiment that kind of blew out of control in a way, and you cannot stop this fire as it's burning, can hide these emotions even when the show's over. Do it once and spit them out. Wake up, countdown, it's do or die. Now, this actually, there's an explanation of it's do or die, because usually it's do or die. It's usually like depends on if I don't do this, then, you know, I either have to do this right. It's like an expression of giving everything to this. But from what I understand, somebody actually explained this portion as in the Japanese lyrics, it's an expression for it's do or die, but it literally translates to it's 1 or 8. And 1 or 8 is a term that refers to doing things boldly, but it's also, well, I guess now that I'm kind of looking at, I'm looking at it do or die is pretty much like doing things boldly, and if I don't make it, then I might as well die. So it's really like kind of like interesting. I've never heard of the term it's 1 or 8. I thought 1 or 8 was basically like referring to Stray Kids, like all for one and one for all, perhaps, but somebody mentioned a different thing. I'm not really sure. And also, the first verse actually talks about how the bass, the drum, the guitar guide me to the answers, as far as music being the answer, which is really really cool. I'll climb to the sky, to the clouds in the sky, and sing this anthem. As far as like this song being an anthem, the crowd's gonna follow us. Let it reach, turn it up, turn up the pitch, and let's get after it. Basically, let's shout it out right off the bat. Honestly, this is probably in my top 5 best Stray Kids songs, or my favorite Stray Kids songs at the very least. I'm really, really kind of blown away by this concept, and it's not what I expected from the concept photos. I actually expected the song to be a lot more cuter, perhaps is the word that I'm looking for. Like a lot more super positive and almost like poppy, but yet this song was visually, it was much more than anything that I would have expected, and I would have liked it if they went down the other route that I was expecting them to go. But I'm really kind of blown away by this concept. So let's take it back. And the wind also, it's like the storm is coming, which is the sound. And even like this choreography. As he says guitar, and literally it's almost like they're doing a bit of a Green Lantern situation. I don't see a ring, but they do make instruments appear, and even like that bow and arrow appear, if I'm not mistaken, towards the end of the music video. This is really, really cool.
The crowd's gonna follow us to get but to kill bang bang, gotta shut it down now. Oh, nothing better. Yeah, nothing matters.
It's interesting, like Felix is almost like, what the fuck is happening with this guitar that is appearing from out of nowhere? IN is almost like feeling the storm is brewing and whatnot. It's like, it's almost like emphasizing that music is a feeling that you cannot control in a way, which is really, really cool. Well, I love the bass and using that as energy beams and whatnot. IN with that, then it literally looks like they're in some kind of a like not necessarily a laboratory, but it kind of looks like a place where you would be experimenting with shit, and that's really, really interesting. This is really, really cool. This visual is really, really cool. It's like all of them are kind of like bored out of their minds, like in the real world, but then in the background, like in their heads, like the storm, this experiment that is the sound is like brewing and whatnot. It's really, really interesting. It's kind of like music is a savior of sorts. And again, feeling that storm. this was fucking awesome. Han, you, Jesus Christ. They're literally tearing the house down with their music. Like that phrase was never more literal. Damn, kudos to the visual effects team. As they talk about raise up the volume, literally the bar goes all the way to 1,000 and beyond. Maximum effort. Hopefully Stray Kids do collaborate on Deadpool 3 or whatever. That would be kind of nice. But this is really, really cool. And like the tornado as like this experiment is starting to grow and kind of like this. Wait, they literally have lyrics of tornado and like Maniac, brewing like a tornado or something with tornado. If I'm pretty sure that it was Changbin who said tornado in Maniac. I get take a volume up, max it up. 배때가 히도츠니 나때 히로가룬다. Take it to this time, I got take it to our sound. Get down to destination, this is our music life. This is awesome. Damn. It's like music is our drive. Damn. Damn. This was amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Nothing else to say. Like the chorus is almost like an anthem in a way, and as they're like summoning the thunder and like kind of like the visual of them almost like transforming as we then see the silhouette as the experiment was almost in a way like complete, and they have been completely transformed. And it's like music is their superpower in a way, which is also really, really cool because it literally is like a superpower to idols in general, and the power that they have as far as like connecting to everyone else, to the fans and whatnot, and making them feel better, make them feel in general, and just nothing really connects anyone as much as music does, which is the sound. So, because it doesn't matter the language, really. Music is almost like a universal language all by itself, because you don't need to know the lyrics to enjoy the song. And so, as long as you feel that sound, and it does something to you, their job is done. So this was absolutely awesome. I love this concept so freaking much, and it was actually a really nice change of pace from Case 143, for example, and some of the songs that we've heard from on Maxident, and yeah, this is really, really cool. I absolutely love this concept, and after a second listen, it's definitely one of my top 5 Stray Kids songs. So yeah, this was awesome. I don't know what else to say. It was incredible, that little break that we had with the piano, as almost like it feels like the calm before the storm in a way, as the experiment was like complete, and then the guys are dancing on like this beautiful. I'm not sure if it was like an actual location, or was there a little bit of CGI there, to be honest, because the location itself looked really, really wonderful. The lighting looks quite incredible. It literally looks like that flying island that I mentioned with Laputa, which is really, really interesting. And as uh, Bangchan is almost like shooting that arrow to the sky and whatnot, it feels almost like very epic. Uh, so that was really, really nice. I absolutely love this song, and all of the guys actually seem to have a little bit of something as far as like tattoos. Changbin had something on his cheek. Bangchan has something above his eyebrow. Let me know if it's more than just like either a sound wave with Han. With Changbin, it either looks like an E or like a C. I'm not sure. There was also like a little something on the side. Right next to the actual letters. Let me know if there's any meaning behind the actual tattoos. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions, including Stray Kids survival show. Currently, I think I'm at episode number 4 or 5 watching that. Also, there's 15 episodes of SKZ Code, which we'll get back into after the Stray Kids survival show, and more reactions like Twice, Blackpink, BTS, Mamamoo, and more. If you want to see the full list of all of the reactions, go to the tier without ever needing to sign up. You can see the full list of all of the available reactions. And if you see something that you may like, consider subscribing, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.